Look, admittedly, I'm not good at giving gifts. But at the very least, I go to the store, I get the gifts, and we're done. But there's more to it if you really want to be stylish. We have somebody who is stylish who's going to help you from beginning to end. Jordan Conover from Jordan Conover Designs back with us. Nice to see you again.
Thank you for having me back.
Please, and give me a little style that I lack, especially when it comes to gifts.
This is a big deal, and I appreciate you trusting me with this.
I didn't say that, but just let's see how you do over the next 4
I went a little too far. So here's what we're doing, Matt.
Yeah,
We're creating ceremony.
Right.
We're gift giving, but we're doing that by creating ceremony.
Okay.
And we do that with storytelling.
Okay.
So you don't just buy the gift and give the person the thing.
So, admittedly, that's what I do. And
I want to get you out of that. We're going to top that this year.
How do you do it?
So say you have somebody that's really into sneakers.
Okay.
And they want the gift of the year, the Awake Jordan 5s. You're not just going to give this to them.
No. Why?
You're going to pair it with something that tells the story. You're going to pair it with Salehi Bembury's I Make Shoes book, and you're going to pair it, and then you're going to wrap it up really nice. We're going to talk about the wrapping in a second.
We'll talk about the wrapping in a moment, yeah. But what if not a book, what could you pair it with?
You could pair it with something else exciting that lends itself to what that gift is.
Okay.
Don't just give the item. Pair it with something that helps that person tell their story. Why do they want it?
Right.
You give them that.
All right, a little depth to it. Okay. Let's talk about travel, and I appreciate what you did.
You love travel.
I do.
I remember last time I was here.
Yes.
So here's the deal. We send you on a vacation. We're not just hitting you with the airline tickets.
I love what you're about to do, because what you're about to do is not what I do. What I do is plane. Look at this.
We're going to give a book. We're
book.
going to give Louis Vuitton Extraordinary Voyages. You don't have to buy a Louis Vuitton bag, but you can give this right out of their library.
But you take the gift. For example, if you give somebody a gift like tickets to somewhere, where you would put it.
Experience-based gift. You would again wrap it in something matching, and we're going to get to that.
But you could slip it into the book. If
you could slip it into the book and then wrap it up with a clean cover. But then you're giving something tangible.
Right.
You want
because that's where I go wrong. I have given to concert tickets and whatnot. I hand them an envelope and sometimes I'll wrap up the envelope thinking I'm doing the thing, but that's a little more density.
Then they have something, you know what I mean? Because maybe the concert isn't until June. They have that right now.
So let's say we were talking twice about how when it comes to wrapping gifts, I stink at that. I look at the gifts that you wrapped here and I go, that's not bad at all. But I also notice, and we'll get a shot in just a second, you got plenty of black, you got plenty of white. There's a reason for that, right?
Yeah. So what we did here is we've removed the to and from cards.
Right.
That system's a scam, right? That's a lot of stuff floating around. You could easily switch the tags, right? Can't do that with this.
Take a look at this. Here, I tell you what, give me that.
You want to?
I'll put it on this camera so Kyle can grab it.
So this is for Trenton. This is for Damon. This is for Eden, because we've got named wrapping paper. We got this on Zazzle. It's custom made. You're just wrapping it in that design.
Pretty good.
It's a monogram, and it's personalized.
And it doesn't have that. I usually write in very small letters so I can remember. This one's going for my son. This one's going for my daughter. Otherwise, they open up each other's gifts, and it's screwy. In terms of, you're decorated to create what's called ceremony. What is that?
So we're building that excitement, and we're doing that by using a balanced, uniform look, but we're tying it together. Lex. She's a little bit of an animal. She's a wild animal.
Okay.
We've got the cheetah print for her, but then we're tying it together. Some of her other gifts have the black and the white, and that's how we can create this balanced and uniform look. So when you have this under the tree, in front of the menorah, however you're gifting, it looks very, very put together.
I have not been to your house. I would imagine you probably have the most stylish tree, if not because of the gifts are all there, and they're all organized, and they're all in unison. They all have ceremony, and they all have depth to them.
My house is horrifying. It looks like a museum.
All right, I tried.
So,
if you want more tips, you want to talk to Jordan, we'll hook you up to him at our website, fox61.com. He's out of Farmington, West Hartford. He's not far behind, which is why we always invite him back, because he's got good stuff.
Thank you for having me
Jordan
back.
Conover, nice to see you.
All right.
Have a good holiday.